This is a centre where people can just wander in, and we try to find them some solutions. We try to also understand their belief system, because I truly believe that illness can stem from what you believe. It's also, I also made it into a centre for the tourists with their children, so they can play games and they just hire this equipment. I've had this for something like 15 years and I've never used them, so I thought, well, why not let them have some fun.
And these are some books written by you?
Yeah, these are my Caribbean penguins, which I have at home, and we go to various places. We went to Caribbean, to Cabarete, and we went, and there we met one man who had the same hairstyle as one of the penguins. And he picked him up quite by surprise, and the poor thing was so shocked he had to rest afterwards because he was so shaken by this man picking him up. But they enjoyed their trip, and they learned how to surf, to surfboard and on windsurfing. And they also learned to play music with a client in one of the restaurants. So they have a good time.
It's awesome.
So,
and can people find your books online that you have written?
The only one I have is Caribbean Cats, which is on Blurb, I think it is. Blurb Publishing, which you can buy from them. And it's a love story. It's the first two kittens that we ever had about 6-7 years ago, and now we have over 40. So I created these books to help raise money, but it is a love story. It does have a sad moment in it, but like everything, there is a happy ending.
Perfect.
Oh, by the way, I'd love to show you this. This is a sand artist who lives not far away from here, in and he does this work in Punta Cana. I have some.
Made out of sand?
That's just sand, paintbrush, a bit of paint, and I'll show you. Just let me. I'm so impressed with this guy. Just look at his dog. If you look at the faces, he really captures the images.
That's made out of sand. Oh, wow.
All made out of sand.
Unbelievable. Look at the talent. Oh, wow.
And we're trying to get a video made at the moment, and he will be appearing on Facebook, called Wilson Bellico Rodriguez, sand artist. I'm trying to get his Facebook page set up so he can start to promote, and if anybody wants any of his work, it's just a lovely.
Wow. Unbelievable. Fascinating how many talented people there are in this small little island.
Because this island also, of course, is Haiti at one end, Dominican Republic in the other. Haitians are very talented. You go on the beach, you find a lot of Haitians painting, as well as Dominicans. And they've got a talent for art. I've never met a sand artist before, but he's good.
Pretty fascinating.
What we have here are these are from the mountain. This is gastromina. This cures acidosis. I say cured because I know it does, because I've had people here who've taken it after 3 days, where before they could also had to have tablets after they've eaten something. Once it took it for 3 days, they never had another problem. It's also full of magnesium, so of course it settles the stomach, and if you have a hangover, it's good for hangovers as well.
Yeah.
But so we have alkaline water, 9.5, to get your body back to alkaline. We have 7, which is neutral, which is just
What does it mean when you say neutral?
It's neither acid nor alkaline. It's right in the middle. You should be 7 is the perfect balance pH in your body, and I have some tests for people to go and test themselves. I got that from Amazon, and all you do is put it on your tongue, 15 seconds. It changes colour, and according to the colour, it tells you at what level pH, from 4.5 to 10, and 7 is what you should be.
May I try one?
Yes, you have to hold it for 15 seconds
Okay.
in the saliva.
So under my tongue?
Yes. Oh, anyway, no, just so you just put that.
The little orange part
Yes,
right there?
please. Oh, it's actually better to
Can
do
I put
it.
that like this?
Yes, please. So you got plenty of liquid, a lot of moisture, and it's best to do it with urine first thing in the morning, because even if you eat something, lots of sugar in it, already your body's beginning to change slightly. So in the morning, it's usually the best time. This is Terrafina, which is a soap, all from this mud, which is called Terrafina. Dermamenia, and this is what's been curing people with gangrene, about to have their legs amputated. It's been curing first-degree burn. There's some amazing stories. Skin diseases, shingles, psoriasis, and we have lots of people coming in with horrendous diabetic wounds, massive holes. And this eventually just draws out, degrades all the poison, and then replaces it with skin, nerves, and everything. Amazing. And all it is mud from this mountain which has been there for millions of years. I'm sorry, it's just the mud likes to be in water. We had a psychic ask what she thinks of the mud, and it said it's missing the mountain. So we tend to top it up with water from the mountain. And this is what the mountain is made of. It's silica quartz, and it's quite heavy. And if you rub it together, it sparks, because you have silicon in all your watches and computers, and artificial intelligence will be made of silicon. And as they do not damage the environment, they don't eat anything, don't kill anything, I have a feeling that they may take over we humans one day, because maybe they're going to be the next species, because they never harm Mother Earth. And the other items are just other products which I've seen people promoting, and I just let them advertise here.
That's nice of you.
There's a lovely one called Gaia Earth Products, and he does it from Moringa, and he does it lovely packaging. You can find these in the airports in Dominican Republic, on the cruise ships, and he has a little laboratory in this town, and he helps the community in Haiti with Moringa, which he makes all this stuff from.
Is this oil?
Yes, this is Awakening Balance. I'm sorry, I have to. A nourishing treatment with cooling effect on the skin. Helps relieve sore muscles, joint pains, and inflammation.
Now you read that very, very fine print.
Yes,
without glasses, but that's amazing.
And this
it's
is
part of your health regimen, probably.
Well, I do regular eye exercises, and I strongly advise everyone to do them, because you don't need.
I'm sorry, what was that? I cut you off.
This one is a salvation healing salve. Then we have one for mosquitoes. So he has a lovely ring, but Gaia Alchemy, you'll find it on the website. Nice guy, I like the guy, and just checking.
So what Peter's doing right now is looking at the strip that I had put in my mouth to
It's
see.
still very acidic. I would say you're about, but I've lost my card. It should be here and here, but with other. Sorry, wait. It's. There we go. So, I would say you're 6.
And I should be 7.
7, and if you go very alkaline, you get darker and darker, and that isn't good for you either. But sometimes you need to take, like our water, to get you back from here. I was 4.5 when I started drinking and becoming vegetarian, and I'm around about 6.5 now. So
Okay, and I am a vegetarian.
yeah.
So if I'm at 6, that's not so bad.
No,
But this water
what you do is you
will
need to
help.
test it with your urine,
Okay.
just to doubly make sure. And every few weeks, just test yourself again.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you mind opening that for me so I can try it out and let everyone know how it tastes? Thank you. Well, obviously there's a water taste, but it's not heavy.
No,
It's just on the tongue and refreshing.
Yes. We also have 5-gallon bottles of it as well. Which is
Now, how much does a bottle like this go for?
Well, I'm selling this for 100 pesos, which is about $2. But
Yep.
I'm selling 5 gallons for 150 pesos. It's just a matter of packaging and me paying for them to get them from Santo Domingo to here. It's just cost.
Wow. And you know, I ran out of water today.
Oh, yes.
I just put it on Facebook that I have been boiling water for 2 days.
Right.
And it's been fine. I just noticed that there is a heavy consistency of what I'm calling calcium. There's like a white chalkiness at the bottom of the glass pitcher. Once I put it in the fridge, I boil the water,
Yes.
put it in a glass pitcher, let it sit overnight. The next day it tastes fine, and there's just a little residue. I'm fine, no vomiting, no other stuff. But I ran out of water for 150 pesos, which is the equivalent of $3 American. I would love one of these. How do I get one of these delivered to our place?
With your motor contra driver.
All right.
So we're getting one on there.
Okay.
And in this country, the wells are 300 meters deep because you're up high in the hills, and everybody has a problem with, especially their shower heads. They get bunged up within a few weeks because of the sand and the silt coming from down below. So the water, most water around here has a slight residue because they're coming up the well, and I have a private well in a place I used to have, and
It's just the nature of the beast.
That's it. That's where you live in.
That's where you live in.
If you have to buy it, the problem is when you start to dig it, the machine that does it is one guy on an old machine which is good, and he just holds it bang, bang for maybe a whole day. And
Wow.
he has a gas tank which he puts in a flare. He lights a rag, throws it onto the truck, and it starts the engine. God, I nearly ducked. I'm frightened the life out of him every time he does it. Anyway, the only other thing is that the owner of the mountain, has this free clinic where he's been helping patients for 3 years, curing them all these illnesses, now produces a beauty product which you can make in a face mask, but it draws out all the skin diseases, all the pimples and spots and a bit of acne, and you can make a face mask for 15 minutes, just put it on. But it's just this, but it's got coconut oil just to give it a smoothness on the face. But it works just like everything else.
Nice. And how much does something like this go for?
That one is 500 pesos.
So $10 American.
Yes.
Perfect.
So,
And I'm sure that it would help with anti-aging as well.
I've no evidence to show it will, but anything that makes you feel younger, you'll feel younger yourself. If you start losing wrinkles or what have you, and if you come to the sunshine, you automatically start to feel younger. Because there's no such thing as age, it's just, it's up here.
Right.
So
I agree.
And this is just the sand from the mountain, because we also, there's 11 different types for swimming pools, golf courses. This makes the most beautiful paglietta in the island. So it's
That's wonderful. So now, this is all great. Thank you so much. Today I'm also going to purchase one of these and do a little mask.
Oh, good. Come
when
again.
I get home. Yeah, when I get home back to my condo here.
right.
And now today I brought Alberto with me
Yes.
because he had injured himself when he was working on his house. And he hurt his arm. Now, many years ago, he actually hurt himself and he had an operation on one arm.
Now get your hand. Yeah. Now see if this, you dislocated it.
And they fixed it.
One specialist
Oh
doctor
yes, it's not.
me quede transportation the nerve
Yes.
because
He severed it. Like it's, yeah, definitely nasty
Yes,
cut.
yes.
It
but
won't.
this hand is my power hand.
Yes.
But the specialist doctor in Santiago is working hard for such repair the nerve.
1 second, let me.
But now, so now he has, this
Another,
hand is fixed for him. He's fine with this one,
Yes.
but now this one,
this one is the
he fell last month in June.
problem.
It's all very hot.
Yeah, this one is.
Yes.
I need to go into some specialist and check what's up with the nerve. And looking, I show you
Yeah.
this all power I have.
Right.
I,
Yes, you could. What I want to, I'll have a look. I think this is the best healing book I have ever come across, and I've been studying this sort of thing for 25, 30 years. I got it from Amazon, a cheap one, one of their second-hand ones, and it's everything. If you've got an illness, just look at the back, and it'll tell you which points to massage, how to massage. The feet, the hands, the head, everywhere. As you can see, it's got shoulder, thyroid, in the foot. So I'm going to see if I can find some pages to give to this gentleman and where he can start massaging. And there's lots and lots of references. There's also items on health, what to eat as well to support. If you've got diabetes, it's got things, some amazing case histories. And I carry this wherever I go. And if I see somebody, and I see they've got a problem, I ask, what's your problem? I open the book, oh, okay, right, let's do this. I'm still learning, but I strongly advise everybody, get this book, because it's going to save you a lot of money having to go to a doctor, I'm sure. And if it still persists, of course, go to a doctor, but give it a try first. Start these massage, because it re-energizes, because certain parts of your body get blocked, just like an electrical house wiring system. And just by massaging, the electricity in your body then shoots up, and then the blood starts to flow, the lymph start to flow better, which of course are the self-healing systems of the body. But you need to find out where the circuit has broken, and just to re-energize it. 2 hours almost every night, I just get in bed and I massage everywhere where I feel pain. I just massage until the pain goes away, then I go looking for something else. It's highly recommended.
Awesome. Okay. And also, so Peter said that he's going to give you some massage exercises that can help you, that you can do yourself, just so you can increase your power. And then slowly see if you can do it yourself with healing, self-healing. And then if you feel you need to see the doctor after, go see the doctor, definitely. Because this happened a month and 2 weeks ago, right? Yes. And I know that your power is not very powerful on that hand. Oh yeah, a little bit better, yeah. When I was here last time.
I drive many hours every day the motor, and this hand is with the clutch, and I activation the clutch. That is field therapy for the nerve, how to working hard.
Yes.
And it's start better, but you can see it's a little bit sweat.
Yes.
And I have no power in my hand, but is no. I think I lose more 70% power from my hand. In the moment I use no more, I think sure no more 40% power from my hand. But I have to learn about is myself, is my problem, and I start thinking better, and I use very well my power. I don't need more power what I have in my hand. With the power I have, can I fix everything in my life? Yeah, of course.
But it's
I
nice.
support very well. I'm very enjoy with myself.
Yes.
And sorry, many times it's not easy because I never want to make a trouble with another people. I had to be diplomatic. I had to. I think is the reason I speaking loud. My power is in my mouth because I have no power against another people. I can trouble. I can fighting. I can keep the ass. But many boy, no, I have no power and they like to abuse. And I feel sorry for that. Many times I want to be big man, but learning in the moment. I have no frustration. I think can I do everything for myself, and can I fix everything for myself. But I am waiting for insurance. My girlfriend is working for that. When I have an insurance card, I need to visit a specialist doctor for repair, for look what kind of problem I have. Because I know the problem probably is in my mind. Normal, this is my power hand. But 10 years ago, something changed, and I need to start power with this one. And when I'm working for a building in my home, about 3 meters, I have a cement.
Yes.
For for the column.
Yep.
And the 3 meters I
Bang.
and down, and probably I have no choice.
No.
And I put too much all power I have in this hand.
Yes.
And something is probably in my mind, or probably so. But the nerve is when I have the accident.
Yep.
I have a dream. I have and I visit the doctor in Foro Plata, and they take radiography.
Yeah, really great.
But they speaking is not broken and they speaking no, is you're going to solve. But now I have a no very strong pain.
Right.
But it's okay. I'm feeling.
Right. What I suggest is these two places here, you massage gently, hold it for 5 seconds, release. Hold until the pain disappears. But gentilo, possibly with a friend or a different hand, but there and there.
Yeah. I start feeling.
Yes, you will do. There's a lot of things, and if you have lots of pain at the middle of your foot, just there, at the bottom of your foot, that's where pain, that's the trigger for releasing pain. So if you have your girlfriend to massage just below your toes, right in the center, if you feel pain, say gentilo, then massage, and it will help pain here also. And as you go to sleep, imagine you've got your hand, and imagine all the loving energy from wherever you want it goes flowing through the arms. All this love and energy is just going through your hand. And talk to your hand. Hey, are you enjoying that? Yeah. And just before you go to sleep, imagine it getting better and stronger till one day you're, but if you do it every night, talk to your body, talk to your arm and say, hey, how are you? It works, man, it works.
Yes, the radiant light would heal. Now I have a question about myself. I was here last month.
Yes.
And I was on the resort, talking to some people, had a few drinks, and we ended up staying out in the sun a little bit longer than we should have.
Okay.
And then I started to notice this white spot right here.
Right.
And I don't know what it is. It's not scabby. It hasn't been scabby, but it's just bleached. At first, it was a blister.
Oh, right.
And then it burst, and that's what was left.
Well, it's not looking too bad at the moment.
It's not looking too bad.
Maybe, this is why you have to be careful when you're in the sun, because
Right.
I'll give you some of the mud just to put on.
Okay, I just want to... Is the camera on it? I just want to put the camera on it.
Yes, there, dead center. So we'll give you some mud just to put on it just for overnight. It dries very quickly.
Okay.
15 minutes it dries. Just try it for a few days and see what happens.
Awesome.
But, I don't know, I keep getting new people coming with different things, and as we're doing our surgery, free surgery in a clinic in Santo Domingo, but we have to see what it does. We never know.
Beautiful.
We just know it can cure all these things, but if something new comes in, we just wait and see how it. So we'll do it this time.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Good.
Peter, are there any websites that you can shout out where people can find you or even find the product or your email address?
Well, I'll. The site is called Terra, is the name of the company that has the mountain. We have the product being marketed by a company in America at the moment, and that is called www.ulceraid.com, which shows you the before and after pictures of the patient from our clinic. There's a couple of videos further down which we took last year to show how we actually apply the mud and what have you. There's even a young girl looking after a grandfather who's applying it for him. And it also explains it. So it's quite, the product can get it in America, and we'll have our own Facebook pages and websites.
Perfect.
And we'll add it to the video at the bottom with the latest one when we've got it all set up again.
That sounds good. I'll add all your information that you just said in the caption below this video.
Yep.
And if anyone wants to come and see you here in Sosua, if they're already in the city, already in the province,
just ring me on +1 809 619 9975, and we hope to have a diagnostic device working fairly soon, which scans every single part of your body right down to your DNA and gives you the earliest warnings of any system in the world. And I helped bring it to the world 20 years ago, so I know it works. And I've now just got a version, and I can't wait to start learning it again.
Awesome.
It will help me identify down to absolutely to a millimetre where this problem is, but it's not working. I'm waiting for a computer to come. But when that does, I hope we'll have lots of people coming here just to see what might be happening, so we can do something before it happens.
Right, exactly. Because it's like early signs of detection.
Yes, and also, of course, currently, and it'll tell you whether you inherited it, whether it's chronic, and there's also a system which actually relieves some of the pain and the illness. I can't guarantee every time because each person's slightly different, but we have many cases where when they have the therapy, and it shows you by what percentage it's benefited, and you can tell.
Beautiful.
So,
Well, Peter, this is also exciting. Thank you very much. I look
pleasure.
forward to sharing your information and your video online. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
I'm buying the water.